Hi, I thought I would do a quick flip through of my pocket rings. This is Pixie Rose from Mystic's Little Gifts, and I got it for my birthday and tried to set it up and didn't really love it. Just kind of threw a few inserts in there and a couple of quick tab dividers, and it just wasn't working for me. So it sat on the shelf for months, and I was very disappointed. I got it out last week and really worked on setting it up how I wanted it, and I'm loving it now. My charm is from the Amber Locket, as is the pin loop. All my dividers I made myself. I don't buy dividers. I plan on a budget, on a very tight budget. So basically I cut up old happy planners, recollection planners, any cardstock, any scrapbooking paper, pretty much anything pretty I can get my hands on, I save and then use it in my planners. The page flags from the Target Dollar Spot, I got that in a birthday swap. I bought one TPS kit that somebody subscribed to and didn't want. And so I used some of that for my dividers and stuff. This was from an Etsy shop like, oh my goodness, y'all, like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And I kept it for that long, and then I just chopped it to size here and made a little sticky note dashboard. I just use E6000 to glue different sticky notes on there, so I have different sizes. This is a free printable from Fox and Pip, just some old scrapbook paper glued to cardstock, and then this free printable washi sheet on there, and cute dividers that cost me nothing. I have an inbox. The inbox is like a brain dump, and this one is not nearly as chaotic or messy as the one in my A6, which is my main planner. But I've gotten so used to having that inbox to dump things out of my brain onto paper so I don't forget them that I just can't imagine having a planner without it. I mean, I just can't. These checklists from Peanuts Planner Co. are perfect. This is from an old big happy planner. And this paper is from an old Recollections planner. They have calendars on the back of them. So I have to glue them together so that they're pretty on both sides, and then I cut them out and punch them and just glue the Planner Society tabs on there, and then the tabs come with these stickers to put on them, so that makes them look neat because I don't have to put my horrible handwriting on the tabs. These are dailies from Peanuts Planner Co. And I keep several different dailies for different reasons. This is a freebie and it has EC width column, so you can use your Erin Condren sticker kits on your pocket planner or on your A6. And then I have one with a schedule in case that's needed, which I don't often need, but sometimes it's handy to have. This is my first weekly in a pocket, so I'm not usually a horizontal girl, but pockets are so small, I thought horizontal might work better. I have a to-do list, a weekly tracker, a little place for notes, and then a very plain horizontal weekly. And this is what I'm going to try to use this week and see how it works for me. This is a monthly tracker that I've set up for December because, like I said, I just set this up a couple of days ago. So with only a few days left in November, I didn't want to set up a whole monthly tracker for November. This is a little fold-out calendar for 2019. And then we have the free monthly, yearly printable from Peanuts Planner Co. And so I have all the way through November, December 2019 in here. And then I have the checkbook register in here. So when I'm out shopping and using my debit card, I know exactly how much money I have. This is from the Christmas bundle, and I am absolutely loving these inserts. You get a dot grid section, a stocking stuffer section, and a gift section. And what I'm doing with the gift section is writing the cost, the item, where I got it, and almost all of it was delivered. So once it's delivered, I check it off. And then once I wrap it, I'm going to highlight it. And so that's how we're planning Christmas this year. And then my parents are elderly, so I have to do their Christmas shopping for them. So I'm using the smaller gift tracker to track my parents' purchases that I make for them. This would also be good. This is just says gift list. It doesn't say anything about Christmas, so this could be used for birthdays as well. But if you're gonna shop through the year, this would be just awesome to use so that you know what you've bought for who, how much you spent on them. So keep track of all that. Then I have my list section. My list and notes sections always get so messy so quick because they're like a catch-all for everything. But these are little sticky notes that I use to help with menu planning. I have more somewhere. I'm not really sure how these even ended up in here. I think, who knows? But I need to work on my list. I have one of these in my A6 too. This is from a Walmart planner from like the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. And I cut it up. It's really sturdy. And it's a nice flat surface. And paper clips, when you're writing and you have a paper clip like in the next section, it makes it very uneven and very hard to write in. And this is my on-the-go planner, so on the go, that's a real issue. So what this does is it moves around to give me a nice flat surface to write on when I'm on the go. I can write here and none of the unevenness behind it is going to cause me to mess up. So the grocery guide, I usually shop Aldi and Sam's each week, so it's nice to have the two columns in here. And then I have the notes section. This is also a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. A nice little freebie, just adds a little something to the grid. And I do have some plain grid. And then the insert checklist, because y'all, I've bought two of the same insert before. Have a washi card, then just a little note card, and then I took this bag and cut it and glued it and washi the bottom, and I just plan to use this to stick receipts in when I'm out shopping so that I have them. Then I always use one of these vinyl stickers on my planners. They're from Mandy in the Faith set, and I've never tried to take them off, so I don't know what kind of issues that would cause, but I absolutely love them. I've never had any issues with them peeling up or like catching dirt around the edges or anything. So, and y'all know I love my sticky notes, so I always keep a bigger pad of sticky notes, like in case I were to need to write down somebody's name and phone number, you know, things like that. Or give mine to somebody else. And then I always have a card in the back pocket that has my info. My info is on the back. In case I ever lose my planner, someone could hopefully get in contact with me to give me my planner back. So that's the flip through.